What's going on, everybody? I am back with another Prizepicks NBA player props video. This one going to be breaking it down, giving you 5 picks, get you winning some money over here on Prizepicks. As always, guys, if you haven't signed up for Prizepicks, would highly recommend that you do so. Go ahead and check them out. They have the web version. They also have an app. You can win money off of picking the over and under on things like players' points, assists, rebounds. Points, rebounds, assists, fantasy score, etc. Use that promo code KJK DFS to receive an instant match deposit up to $100 on your first deposit today. Again, that is code KJK DFS. Go ahead and lock that in, get that free money, and start winning some money over here on Prizepicks, guys. Yesterday we went 4-1. Jokic just let us down. He needed one more assist, wasn't quite able to get there. 4-1 still, a pretty good day. Looking to keep it rolling in this one. Looking to go 5-0, man. We got to go 5-0. I'm feeling like we're due. We've really gotten stung by, missing just by 1 point on a couple of these picks recently. So, looking forward to get into it, guys. If you enjoyed this content, it would be greatly appreciated if you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future content that I upload. Like goal for this one will be 100 likes. 4-1 yesterday. I think that's deserving of 100 likes, man. That was pretty good. So let's keep it up. And let's go game by game here, talking about some picks. The first game we're going to talk about is the Brooklyn Nets taking on the Atlanta Hawks. This game comes in with a 240 over-under. It is a 2-point spread in favor of the Brooklyn Nets. Is going to be a very fast, up-tempo game environment. And is definitely going to supply us with some good picks. And the first guy that I want to talk about is on the Brooklyn Nets. And that guy that I want to talk about is Mr. Andre Drummond. And I like his over 10.5 rebounds tonight. You put him in this kind of a game environment at this kind of pace. Looking at the pace metrics and for the league as far as how these teams rank, the Nets are 12th overall in the league in pace. And as far as the Atlanta Hawks, they're 17th. So pretty fast teams. And the fact of the matter remains, Vegas does have this total at a 240 over-under. I'm expecting the pace to be flying around in this one. Andre Drummond, one of the most elite rebounders in the league. Looking at my advanced player metrics over here on my premium content sheets, you can see that Andre Drummond accounts for 25.39% of his team's overall rebounds when he's on the floor, 33.32% of his team's defensive rebounds, and 17% of his team's offensive rebounds. So he is legitimately the top rebounder in the league as far as total rebounds percentage. And I'm expecting him to get a lot of them tonight, and his minutes have been way up as of late compared to some of the games we're seeing him play earlier in the year. They've been playing him right around 30 minutes, so everything adding up for Andre Drummond to be able to surpass this line. I like his over 10.5 rebounds. On the other side of this game, we have another elite rebounder, and that guy is Clint Capella. And once again, everything that we just talked about with Andre Drummond applies here, and I like Clint Capella's rebound prop as well in this game environment. Over 11.5. He's averaging 12.4 over his last 5. He, once again, is an elite rebounder. He's the third top rebounder in the league as far as starting centers. Well, everyone in the league, but the centers that lead the league. He's part of the big three here. 23.56% of his team's overall rebounds he grabs down. 32.07 defensive rebounds and 14.93% of his offensive rebounds, looking at my advanced player metrics. So once again, elite rebounder. Same thing applies to him as Andre Drummond. And obviously when Andre Drummond's on the floor, they're going to need a big on the floor. So I'm expecting both these guys to play right around that 30-minute mark in this game environment. Like the over 11.5 rebounds for Clint Capella. Third pick, we're going to be heading on down to the Golden State Warriors Utah Jazz game. This game comes in with a 218 over-under. There are some playoff implications here. These guys both tight in the standings. You can see the Golden State Warriors, number 3 in the Western Conference. Utah Jazz, number 5 in the Western Conference. So there's definitely some headway to be gained here for the team that does come away with a win in this game. It is a 218 over-under, 2-point spread in favor of the Utah Jazz. Not exactly as high-scoring of a game as the one we just talked about, that's for sure. But I still do like targeting some players in this game because of the reasons that I just said. It is a big game. There are some playoff implications. I'm expecting all the starters to play massive minutes in this one. And we know exactly where the usage is going on both sides, so I feel pretty confident in the picks that I am about to roll out here. So the first guy I want to talk about is Donovan Mitchell. I like his over 26.5 points tonight. He's averaging 27.4 over his last 5. He's surpassed this 26.5 line in all of his games except for 2. In that one against Charlotte, he just missed it. So I'm expecting him to once again be on the floor for lots of minutes and take lots of shots. Looking at the shot volume for Donovan Mitchell as of late, you can see over his last 5, 22, 21, 13 against Dallas, but then 21 and 24. This guy that's going to take at least 20-plus shots a game, Oftentimes, he can get up there in the upper 20s too if he really is feeling it from the field. They're not going to tell him to stop shooting. I can promise you that much. And once again, a guy that I expect to play in the mid to upper 30s in a game they really need him to come through, have a big game. I'm anticipating that he does, so I like the over 26.5 points for him. Running back on the other side, same story. A guy that's going to get a lot of shot volume, a guy they really need to step up here with there being no Stephen Curry in the equation right now. The Golden State Warriors really needing some scoring output, and they've been getting it from a guy in Jordan Poole. Over 25.5 points over here on Prizepicks, I do like tonight. He's averaging 28.6 over his last 5. Once again, very similar to Donovan Mitchell. Looking at Jordan Poole's shot volume with no Stephen Curry on the floor, this guy has been chucking it. 22 last time out. He put up 38 points as well. He's been getting to the free throw line and converting there. 9 for 10 from the free throw line. He can shoot the 3 ball very effectively, especially when he's on 7 for 15 from behind the arc last time against Phoenix. And once again, I'm expecting him to take 20-plus shots, play in the mid to upper 30s, and they really need some scoring output from him in this game tonight. So I like the over 25.5 points for Jordan Poole. And lastly, we're talking about minutes. We're talking about upside. Another guy that I like to play a lot of minutes in this one, and another guy that contributes in the rebounding category is going to be Rudy Gobert. They've got his line set at 13.5 over here on Prizepicks. That is a high total, but it's a good reason that it's a high total. It's for good reasoning, I should say, because Rudy Gobert, once again, second best rebounder in the league as far as rebounding. So we're targeting the top 3 rebounding centers in the league tonight in these picks. 25.5% of his team's total rebounds he brings down. 36.38% of his team's defensive rebounds he brings down. That leads the league. 12.92% of his offensive rebounds when he's on the floor. Rudy Gobert, an elite rebounder. Once again, a guy that in a game they really need to win. I'm expecting, they want him on the floor for his defensive presence. Not exactly an elite scorer, but one thing he does is he plays tremendous defense and he rebounds the ball phenomenally. And I once again expect him to play in the upper 30s in minutes, similar to the guys we just talked about. I like the over 13.5 rebounds for Rudy Gobert. And that is my 5 picks on this video today, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, would be greatly appreciated if you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future content that I upload. And if you are getting very serious about NBA DFS or Prizepicks, I would highly recommend my premium content packages. You can get those linked below in the description, guys. Patreon.com/KJK_DFS. I will be rolling out premium content packages for MLB as well, covering MLB coming up next week. Excited for that. But that's all from me in this one, guys. Wishing you all the best of luck tonight on your Prizepicks picks, and we will see you in the next one.